What up, though? Man, look, right? So, I told y'all about the judge in Detroit, Judge King, right? He handcuffed the little girl. Little girl went to school, right? So the little girl went to school, and the little girl, she was tired, right? So she was not, no, she was on a field trip. It wasn't like no scared straight or no bad kids, She was just on a field trip to see what they doing there, like, like a career type day, right? So the little girl go there, and I guess she had been tired because like her mother afterwards said, look, we from house to house. She don't even have a bed to sleep in. The kid barely made the field trip, so she tired. Kids stay up late anyway, right? So she kept nodding off to sleep, and so my man went to the extent of putting her in handcuffs. Not only putting her in handcuffs, you took her in the back and dressed her out. So that's kidnapping. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You arrested this girl. Once you dress somebody out, you put me in jail, like for no reason. So listen, I said what I tell you. See, when I tell y'all something, man, it is what it is. I'm never saying nothing fucked up. I said they gonna sue the shit out of them. Any lawyer pick that up. Go look at my last one, what I said about this, and for sure what happened. Jeffrey Feiger, one of the biggest lawsuit attorneys, the biggest lawsuit attorney out of Michigan, man. That's the nigga who did the Jack Kevorkian shit, man. Now he do lawsuits, bro. He a bad motherfucker. He pretty much don't pick shit that he not about to win. So, and they disbarred the judge. Because look, he a piece of shit anyway. Bro, all we knew about King, listen, anything come to him, he in 36th district, right? So anything that comes to him, if he got to go to trial, my dog, he's sending it there anyway. He don't give a fuck. It ain't enough evidence, so what? We'll go to trial with it. You know what I'm saying? He always been like a dirty motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And so you did this shit, and now you talking about you want to mentor the little girl and all this. Why you gonna mentor her, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna lock her up? You don't say, well, damn, why you ain't try to mentor her then? Why you want to mentor her now? Why you want to, like, she didn't do nothing criminal. You know what I'm saying? Would you want your kids put in handcuffs? Like, she wasn't being disorderly. She was tired. And you put handcuffs. If she was a white kid, you wouldn't have put handcuffs on her. 100,000 motherfucking percent, you wouldn't have done that shit. But you did it to her. You know what I'm saying? That's how these motherfuckers do, boy. And I'm so glad. It should be no mercy on him. I feel sorry for no judge. Fuck him getting sued. I don't care about him losing his job. I hope he lose it. You know how many years this motherfucker give away every day without blinking and thinking? You talking about something, this girl fell asleep. How many niggas do you try to help that you done sent to jail for 10 years is what I want to know. Like, you talking about you helping people. Show a pattern that you helping young niggas. Then they'll show you mercy. Okay, this is something you do every day. Or you just woke up one morning like you always do, and how you sit on that bench high and mighty. You felt so above her, you said, I'm gonna lock her up and do this. Because, nigga, like I say, if you can show a pattern where you help niggas out before and you send motherfuckers to rehab instead of prison, black people, or you had mercy on them and, drop the charges, hey, I'm gonna send you, to this program, then nah, fuck you, nigga. Because these judges and like the prosecuting team, Kim Worthy, it's a dirty judicial system, especially in Detroit, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? They dirty as a man from the beginning to the end. When you first go to fucking jail, if you a broke nigga, and most broke niggas go to jail, right? So just period, you can have money, whatever. But when you first go to jail, it's hard to make a phone call. You don't know nobody's numbers by heart. So basically, you gonna make somebody number you gonna remember. You got a 1 minute call to call them. And hopefully they can give you somebody else's number because you keep getting a minute on every new number, right? So you call and say, hey, such, I'm in jail. Do you got such number? You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to even get your attorney there. It's hard to even, you know what I'm saying? Hey, somebody come up here. This is where I'm at. You sit in that motherfucker 72 hours. You ain't seen no investigator. Listen to me. In Detroit, I have never seen an investigator, but I think one time. If somebody accuse you of something in the city, my nigga, they coming for you. Them charges. If I say you, whoever watching this right now, hey, this the motherfucker right here shot at me. Yup, this them right here. Such. They coming to your house and get you. They not doing an investigation. If you black, they not doing no investigation. Like, where you shoot at me? Right here, man. I'm telling you, it don't already have a record. So a nigga can say anything and put a nigga in jail, and them charges gonna stick. They gonna go. You gonna go to jail because of something I said, and don't let it be a woman that said about a nigga. You going to jail and you getting charged for that shit. No investigation. Straight to jail, prosecutor. Next thing you know, day 2 or 3, you go in front of the court. Okay, he's being charged with felony firearm, shooting, discharging the weapon, all this shit. And you like, nigga, I'm not even there. What the fuck? I'm not even in town when this shit happened. What are you talking about? But now you got to fight your way out this shit, right? And these judges be knowing that they don't give a fuck. They just want this shit. They want you to take a cop. So many times I done seen these judges see shit went right in the courtroom. Even with juries nowadays. Juries don't give a fuck. Like, I I don't know if this dude did this to this young girl. If he did, he deserved what he gonna get. But I'm just saying how shit happens, right? If he did it, I hope he get whatever he get. But let me tell you how it go. They flashing this nigga. It's a nigga that's supposed to molested and killed the girl. He's in jail. Now, right? Now they saying they got a suspect, but they putting this nigga picture all on the motherfucking TV. He had a sexual some shit before, I think, right? So they not saying they charging him with it. They saying he's a suspect and they trying to get more evidence, but they're showing his picture. So guess what? Everybody in the city looking at this nigga and they're mad at him because he already got a prior history, right? And because they putting his picture up all on the fucking news, everybody is mad at him. So guess what? How can he have a fair trial here? When if you put a nigga like me on the bench and I'm already like, oh, this motherfucker guilty. No matter what they saying, I ain't trying to hear it. Because the prosecutor gonna make it sound juicy, right? In the words of that Atlanta nigga, the prosecutor's gonna sound juicy, right? So now all the jurors like, nigga, they gonna leave out 10 minutes later, get this nigga life. And then 20 years down the line, they gonna find some bullshit out that happened with the case. This nigga gonna get out of jail because the police did, even if he did it, the police didn't jump, put his, they fuck up cases all the time. Every free nigga ain't a not guilty nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. Every motherfucker they getting out of prison is not guilty. It's that the police do fuck shit to put them in there, and that destroys the whole case. It's like if y'all been watching that murder trial, the white boy who killed his son and his wife. It was all on Netflix, right? Do you know he coming up he get another trial? Because the police fuck, and if they can find that the police fuck with the evidence, he walking. If a lawyer can find that they tamper with the evidence, this man can get out of prison. And pretty much he killed this kid, but because they did fucked up police work, which they always do, that's what happened. So that's what I'm saying about today's times, man. About these judges, dog. Most of the time when a judge sit up there for hours and look at a trial, he's seeing the evidence like everybody else if he's paying attention. So many people been convicted of circumstantial evidence, and it's not beyond a reasonable doubt, but the jury seen it because his picture was all on a fucking TV, and they find him guilty, and the judge need to override that shit. The judge need to be like, hey, I don't see the evidence in this, so we're going to have to look more into this. You know what I'm saying? We can't convict this man. I don't see the evidence. The judge should have that power. Just because 12 motherfuckers say you guilty don't mean you guilty. We see that all the time. People think, well, you get a fair trial. And then let me tell you something about being accused of some shit and put it in the media like they do people like this motherfucker so-called rapist, right? Y'all put this motherfucker in the media and say, for instance, y'all say, okay, well, he was a suspect, but no, we find out we don't got enough evidence to hold him, so we got to let him go until we get more evidence. So now this nigga walking the streets, his life is in danger. You know what I'm saying? He can't, where he gonna work at? He's shunned, man. Nigga probably getting jumped on, all type of shit because of you plastering some shit on the TV about a nigga that's a suspect. And y'all got him in custody. It ain't like he on the fucking loose. It ain't like he running the neighborhoods and y'all like, hey, he might have done this, look out for him. No, this motherfucker is in custody, man. They do this type of shit all the time. A motherfucker domestic dispute, especially with men, a domestic dispute. The dude in jail, you don't know if none of this shit true or not, but you put this motherfucker NFL player, NBA player, he's the betterer. He did this and this. Now his job is fucked up. Now everything fucked up with no proof though. He not guilty of nothing. So how you gonna put his face on there and not hers? Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? This shit is unfair. So I don't get too fucks about these judges because there's no mercy on us. It should be no mercy on them. What he did to them, that little girl was wrong than a motherfucker, dog. And what made it even worse when the mother got up there on TV and was crying like, dog, we don't even got a bed to sleep in. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I felt some type of way about that, but that's here nor there. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucked up all the way around. So you just made her payday, my nigga. But now you talking about, and then on top of it, you don't apologize. You standing on what you did and what you said. So listen, if I was in your courtroom, just like when you go in front of their courtroom, they want you to say, I'm sorry and all this. Even if you ain't guilty, they want you to show remorse, right? Even if I didn't do it, I got to get up here and show remorse for some shit. Or if not, you gonna just slam me just I ain't show these motherfuckers remorse because shit, either I feel as though I should have done this shit or I didn't do it, and you want me to get up here and say I'm sorry and I don't want to because now I don't want to say I'm sorry. I stand on business like you just did. You want to give me the maximum penalty or go over what you supposed to give me? And that's the same thing with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You standing on business, you should get them standing on business results. And that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and that shit send a message to all these judges doing whole shit. They need fuck this shit that happened to this little girl. You know how dirty they do niggas all day? You know how much time they give motherfuckers? You know how much unfair shit these judges, police, and prosecutors do, bro? They work and sink to put niggas away. And they don't give a fuck. They can know you not guilty like a motherfucker. The prosecutor don't have, I told you, they don't give you no investigator here. 9 times out of 10 times I ever been to jail, ever. I have never. It just been whatever a motherfucker said or whatever the police said, that's what it is. Them the charges I'm stuck with. There's no investigator coming like, okay, where's the proof that this happened? It's not never that. Like I say, the process is just totally fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Then niggas be in jail, you don't give them a haircut. Niggas who can't um, make bond and don't got no money, bro. You don't have no type of button-up shirt you can give them. You know they poor. I've never been through this, bro. I get haircuts and jail, all this shit. But I'm just saying for the niggas who can't afford that type of shit. He been in this bitch 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So now he look, his face didn't grow out, hair didn't grow out, his hair all crazy. Y'all can't go get this nigga a free fucking haircut to look presentable in front of the judge. He might not have no clothes. Y'all don't have a button-down shirt for him to put on. You know what I'm saying? So y'all want him. The thing is, y'all want him to go to court looking fucked up and terrible. You know what I'm saying? And that's it's just man, it's just the shit that goes on in these jails, bro. And here where he at, that county jail supposed to been condemned, my nigga. This motherfucking shit full of mold, roaches, rats. I mean, they have never shown you a picture of the inside of it. They don't let you film on it. Like you see all these Atlanta, Texas, they show you inside of the county jails and take you through. You'll never see that in Detroit. This shit is too horrific, man. Nigga, they don't even got microwaves. Motherfuckers doing 2-3 years in the county jail without a goddamn microwave. But you on commissary though. You get noodles and all this shit. You gotta blow your noodles up with hot fucking shower water. You know what I'm saying? And niggas know you in them conditions. And you will know a motherfucker not guilty and you'll still hold them there. These some dirty motherfuckers. That's why I say I don't feel sorry for them at all. I hope they get $100 million because them little kids deserve it. They mama, whatever, they going through a tough time. And I hope they set an example on this motherfucker. And I hope he don't get his job back because he's a dirty motherfucker anyway. No mercy on you. Don't have mercy on motherfuckers that come in front of you, dog. We shouldn't have no mercy on you. And that's how it is, man. And I guarantee you, he ain't never tried to help a nigga a day in his life, man. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden you want to help a little girl by putting her in handcuffs. How the fuck that's helping her? By putting her in handcuffs and then and fucking I mean, I can see if she went there for being a bad kid and her mama signed off for the shit. No, nigga, you just chose yourself to do this shit. Yeah, you got what you deserve, man. I'm out of here. I'm Trap Talk Blue. You know what it is. If you like what you hear, hit that like and subscribe button.